You're watching Sweeping Up Spirits Tarot. Let's find out what this message is about and who it's from. Well, this message is about someone who is somewhat heroic, and they have the power to make you feel something in your heart. You have already begun feeling something within your heart about this person. Who is this message for? Well, the first message is for an air sign of Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Someone was hoping, really felt like there was going to be a union, a blissful union, a maritally based union. And since it didn't occur and they felt like they were placed on the back burner to some degree, they have almost completely given up. And that's what's coming in here. So it's not you, it's them. They've been feeling some kind of way about something not panning out the way they thought it should or would. What other message is coming through, and who is it for? There is someone who has a lot of strength. They're very, very courageous. And this person is coming in as having made a really big impression. Let's see who this impression was on. This impression was on a fire sign. Who this person got the attention of. So this is an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And it's not you, it's them. They felt a very, very strong sense of where they felt the connection was going. Let's get a little more clarity. They felt a little bit disappointed in the route that someone was taking to get somewhere or deal with someone. And so their reaction is what's going on right now. It's not you, it's them. They have this feeling of disappointment. Which is why they are on the verge of giving up hope in some way. There's also someone who made someone else feel very whole. They have this sense of wholeness that they gave someone. They gave this to a sign of water. So this is a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio. And just some clarity on what's going on. they felt like someone held them to too high of a standard, or they felt like someone was dismissive of them because they weren't completely in understanding of what was going on or what the other person was involved in or wanted completely. And that's what was discouraging for this water sign. So it's not you, it's them. So for a water sign, a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio, you gave someone a very clear sense of life and sexual attraction. They felt that you were sexually appealing. And this is something that's coming in as eyebrow raising. And they felt like they weren't smart enough for you. Maybe they were misled. Maybe they had misgivings. And that's why they are brandishing a move that seems a little bit off or down the wrong road, down the wrong track. And it's all due to that thought process on their part. Also, someone gave someone a sense of growth within their own spirituality, their own spiritual outlook, and someone felt renewed around someone. And this is the effect that they're having on this individual. And just a little bit of clarity on who this person is. This is a water sign of Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Who has given this person more of an outlook, something to cling to, something that makes sense to them. And there is an earth sign of Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo involved. And this person feels like things were out of control. So the reason why they either did or did not make a certain move is because something else was going on that kind of like threw them off. Let me see if I can get any clarity in what threw this person off. So someone felt like you were celebrating with someone else, or someone who you were celebrating with deterred you or distracted you, or you listened to this other person. And so they kind of like gave up hope a little bit. So again, it's not you, it's them. It's something that they did in response to that that's coming in as an issue. And this is something that they're keeping on the low. So they either sought some, now they're to the point where they may be seeking some guidance However, they already reacted to something that you did, quite possibly. They didn't seek to understand it first. They just ran with their own emotions, the emotions that incurred as a result. And after they finish obtaining some guidance, they will have something to ask you. This is coming in as a proposal or just someone who is giving you an option of some sort. They have an option they want to come at you with. There's a fire sign coming in of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And they have been highly concerned about something. They've been wanting to let someone know something. And they tried to do it in a wise, compassionate manner. And let's see what has happened with the message. So they were waiting for a time where they could, help someone understand something, because they felt like it was something that they wanted to be discreet about. And yet they still have some anxiety about it. Like maybe this person isn't going to understand that, they're in between a rock and a hard place, or they feel that someone is going to try to mess up what their game plan is. And maybe even they felt like they wanted to let a person know that, they could be encouraged, or they didn't have to feel a sense of fear about something. And yet they were ambivalent about it because they didn't know how to get the person to approach something in faith or give them the benefit of the doubt, because they felt like the odds were against them. So someone is coming in as wanting to give someone else support, and someone wants to they want to be loving, and they want to connect in a way that offers affection, and they feel like they've been challenged in that regard, which has really bothered them. Good morning. So let me see if I can get clarity on what it was that they didn't feel the person would have faith in. Just knowing that they're the type of person to go after what they want, and that they didn't have any ulterior motives, and that if someone was going to try to come between them, that no matter what it was, they still were looking at them as the prize, and everything else is just secondary. They realize that people protect themselves in various ways, and they still never took their eyes off the prize. And this is coming in here. They want to embrace a desire for love, commitment. They just want the things that they've always admired that were possible to be acquired in life, in the world. And they weren't going to be deterred by anything else going on or obstacles. And perhaps because they had something tragic happen, they don't want to get boggled down in everything else. They want to block out everything else. For the most part. And they feel inspired. They want to share their inspiration with you. They want to propose something to you, something that they're hoping that you'll be happy about. This is possibly someone who wants to share their life with you in hopes that you want to do the same. Let's see what has convinced them that they want to share their life with you. So they feel like fast action is necessary. I guess they feel like if they let you know and they don't lollygag about it, if they don't take a lot of time, you'll realize how serious they are, how determined they are to get your attention, even with a lot of other things going on that they feel could sway you and, make you feel like what they have going on is kind of like a hopeless cause. And why would they think that? Let me get as much clarity as possible. So something that they've been trying to do, they have this instinct to want to love and be loved. And they feel like other things that are going on are challenging them being able to share their interest in someone. It's even challenging them when it comes to them taking the initiative in a love matter. They feel like it's dangerous out here. That's what I'm getting. So they are overrun with that reality. And so they're waiting to see what's going to happen. They're going to wait on your response. They are anticipating whether or not, you're going to come around, or if things are going to get better, less dangerous. They also are waiting, taking a back seat to someone's business dealings. They feel like, maybe someone is busy in that regard, someone who they're interested in. And again, their mind is on things that will make them happy and make the one who they care about happy. So they're coming in as caring about you. One way that you're going to know is that they're willing to go on new endeavors and accept anything new that you propose before or after they let you know what they would like. So they're putting what you want first. They're putting their heart on the line. They realize that they could end up disappointed. Let's see why they feel that they could be disappointed. They're a realist. They have been involved in conflict previously. Possibly even someone doubting how they feel, or saying, nothing's going to work right now, nothing new when it comes to dating. They feel discouraged. Someone has harshly judged the way they feel they've fallen in love. They feel like, why is someone telling me that it's impossible for me to fall in love the way I have? And that's what I'm getting. They feel like they're in love. They feel like they have this new vision from a previous experience, and they want to explore this new vision fully. They are highly emotional, and they tend to show their emotions openly when it comes to love. And they want to, give you this choice. They're like, if you want to get to know me, then it's on. They want you to make the choice whether or not you're going to risk getting to know them during these times. The bell was confirmation. That's what's up. So when it comes to business, someone is going to judge some choice in business a little bit harshly. And why are they doing this? Someone feels like someone could do something in a more balanced way. And let's see if they are on the right track, if it would be wise to even pay attention to them. Yes, some advice they give is going to be useful and help along the lines of someone's success in business. So someone has been trying to give you some advice, but let's see what advice to take. About being fair with customers and things of that nature. Let me see if I can get any clarity there. What customer issues are coming in? Things having to do with politics, just being sensitive to various beliefs that people have, whether they are highly spiritual or superstitious, or politics. Again, democracy and the way it's expressed within a business. For some reason, that's coming up as being imperative to understand in a certain business matter that someone will be having. So I wanted to mention that since it's coming in. So if you have any questions, you can type them in to chat and I'll check them out. So there's some type of disagreement. Let me see who this is coming in between. The parties who are disagreeing, there's an Aquarius and a fire sign of Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, and they have some type of disagreement. Let me see what the advice is coming in as being to resolve this. So someone being inspiring, someone doing something that they're inspired to do that is going to help resolve this matter. This is also representative of a water sign of Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Slow typing, huh? Well, take your time. And what could it have to do with inspiration or a water sign? This is about someone getting over something that happened. So things may be dependent upon whether someone can deal with the reality of a scenario, something that is going on. And how can people ensure or encourage a person to be able to deal with reality in a better way? Just listening to whatever it is that they are complaining about, whatever conflict is arising. Or the Chariot could also mean putting some distance between yourselves and this other person who may not handle something that they disagree about in the best way, so that should they overreact, it won't be something that they can't take back or something up close and personal. Because sometimes people just need time and space, and that's what's coming in, so that they can accept something, accept the truth of a matter that they may be in denial about. Is the man you're dealing with married? Why does he go missing around the holidays? Okay. Let's see if marriage comes up. So this person is coming in as someone who's supportive. Possibly this person isn't getting some type of affection. Let me see if anything comes in to let me know whether or not this person is married. This person is dealing with someone who is generous, but maybe they're not compatible physically, and I don't know how they got to that point to where they're dealing with one another like that, but there's something coming in to where this person needs more support and more physical understanding. And since this stands for hard work and loyalty, I'm guessing that someone is making it seem like it's about that. even if it's not about loyalty, because the first thing that was coming out was about the physical nature of the relationship. And why is there a lack of affection? There's judgment there. So someone is judging someone harshly. Let's see why this judgment is coming in on both of their parts. Let's go for both of their parts. Why is someone judging someone harshly, and is it both people? So one person is judging someone harshly because they want a new vision. Maybe they want something that is going to rectify the old vision that they had, their old desires, or the way they thought things were going to be. They're trying to adopt a new vision because things didn't turn out how they wanted, or how they expected, or how they perceived. They felt like the other person felt a certain way, but maybe this person was hiding something, and the other person just feels a lot of pain. So something happened where someone felt backstabbed, and they felt like there was pain. They felt like this is pain that they can't get over, and that's why they are seeking someone else, seeking someone to give them that initial affection that they've been craving. They have had something that has been hindering their happiness. They've had something that has been keeping them from finding solace. They've been stressed. Let's see if there's any additional clarity on why there has been stress coming in with them. So someone has managed to acquire deeper feelings even though something was falling apart. And this other person has had time to really reflect and think about, okay, what has happened and why they're not feeling strongly. Their feelings are clashing with this other person's feelings. You looked elsewhere. Let's see. The advice in this spread is to continue along looking elsewhere. Continue with your new vision because it's going to bring you greater happiness than where you've been and what you've been dealing with. You're welcome. There is some good luck that's coming in for someone. Let me see what it's connected to. It's connected with a choice that someone is making from many choices. So they've had multiple choices, and the choice that they are making is going to be their lucky choice. whether it's lotto numbers, jobs, or something having to do with romance. It's going to present a lucky break. It's going to encourage balance within their life as well. Someone's skill set is going to carry them through a rough scenario too. Towers, children, man. Oh, let's see. The Tower has been coming up here. The stress, things crumbling. And so this is about that intuition, that voice of intuition coming out so that it speaks to you concerning some strong action that needs to be taken. Maybe it's in your perspective. Maybe it's in doing something specifically. Let me see if I can get any clarity. So there has been a bad plan on someone's part, and it is contributing to these negative vibrations going on. What's to come from this? So contentment is to be found in something or someone maybe that you haven't been seeking it in, or by the way that you are looking at things. So because this is all about contentment and reaching goals. Zero as far as people only have one person that you're talking to. Okay. So there's some type of desire or some type of rationale that's supposed to be understood fully when it comes to team, working as a team. Family is supposed to be a team, and maybe certain people need to be encouraged to realize that getting through difficult times is all about a team effort. It's about passing on wisdom or accepting the knowledge that someone else is trying to dish out. And if people aren't ready to do that, there may be some situations that are at hand to try to help people to better understand that that's what they actually need to be doing. They haven't gathered that yet. People need to be supportive of one another. So wherever that support is is coming from, just, you know, realize that you can be grateful for that one supportive person who can make all the difference in the world. And if you're that one supportive person to someone else, they're blessed and they're definitely lucky to have you. And there's some luck coming in with the Wheel of Fortune. I feel that things are going to change. Just showing this right here coming up in your spread. This is all about a better outlook, a better scenario that's about to take shape, one that's more lucky, a lot more luck. So I'm glad that that came up for you. All right. Until next time, love and light.